Welcome back to RVP Auto1, the place where we bring you the most honest and exciting reviews on the latest cars hitting the roads. Today, we're diving into a vehicle that has everyone talking, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny Luxury SUV. Yes, you heard that right. Luxury. The iconic little off-roader has been given a serious upscale twist, and in this video, we're going to see whether it lives up to the hype or not. Now, if you've been following the Jimny story over the years, you already know it's built its reputation as a rugged, compact 4x4 that punches well above its weight when it comes to off-roading. But Suzuki has now taken things a step further. They've refined the design, upgraded the interior, and loaded it with premium features, all while keeping that unmistakable Jimny charm. So let's jump right into what makes this 2026 model stand out. At first glance, the new Jimny still looks like the Jimny we know and love, boxy, compact, and ready for anything. But take a closer look, and you'll notice the subtle design tweaks. The front grille now features chrome accents that give it a more upscale look, while the LED headlights have a sleeker signature. The bumper design has been slightly reshaped for better aerodynamics and road presence. And let's not forget the new two-tone paint options, especially that black roof paired with the deep metallic green or rich navy blue body. Those are absolute stunners. Suzuki has also equipped the 2026 Jimny with 17-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels on this luxury trim, giving it a much more planted and premium stance. The side mirrors are now power folding with integrated indicators, and yes, we finally get keyless entry and a smart access system, something that's been missing in previous models. Inside is where things really take a turn toward luxury. Gone are the basic plastics and bare-bones utilitarian finishes. The dashboard has been completely redesigned with soft-touch materials, a brushed aluminum center panel, and a new 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The layout is still straightforward and functional, which is very Jimny, but now it feels polished. There's ambient lighting subtly woven into the dash and door trims, and the leather seats are honestly a huge step up. We're talking real leather here, with contrast stitching and supportive bolstering that makes long drives far more comfortable. In terms of features, Suzuki didn't hold back. You now get dual-zone climate control, heated front seats, a 360-degree camera, adaptive cruise control, and even wireless phone charging. It's the kind of kit you'd expect in a much more expensive SUV, but here it is, in a Jimny. One of the coolest additions is the digital driver display. It's still flanked by physical dials, but the central screen now shows navigation, off-road settings, and media info in crisp, high-res detail. Under the hood, Suzuki is sticking to its tried-and-true formula, but with a bit more refinement. The 1.5-liter naturally aspirated petrol engine is still here, now mated to a smoother 6-speed automatic transmission. It produces around 105 horsepower and about 138 Nm of torque. No, it's not a powerhouse, but remember, the Jimny's strength lies in its lightweight and clever 4x4 system. It's not about speed, it's about getting you through the rough stuff. Speaking of which, the Allgrip Pro system returns, offering part-time 4WD with low-range gearing. And for 2026, Suzuki has improved the ride quality on-road without compromising off-road performance. The suspension setup has been fine-tuned with better damping, which means less body roll in corners and a more composed feel on highways. We took this new Jimny off the beaten path, and as expected, it performed like a champ. Whether it was crawling over rocks, powering through mud, or navigating steep forest trails, the little SUV remained confident and capable. Hill descent control, hill hold assist, and traction control are all working seamlessly in the background to help out. The ground clearance is still an impressive 210 mm, and the approach and departure angles are basically unchanged from the previous model, which is great news for the off-road purists out there. On the road, the improvements are instantly noticeable. Noise insulation has been improved, so you no longer hear every pebble hitting the wheel wells. The steering still feels mechanical, which is a good thing. You get that old-school connection to the road, but it's been weighted better for highway driving. The new transmission shifts smoother and with less hesitation, which makes city driving more pleasant. Fuel efficiency hovers around 14 to 15 km/L in mixed conditions, which is pretty decent for a 4WD box on wheels. In terms of safety, Suzuki has brought this Jimny up to date. We now have lane departure warning, forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. There are 6 airbags, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, and even ISOFIX mounts in the rear, although let's be honest, rear space is still tight. It's better than before, but taller passengers won't exactly be stretching out back there. Speaking of practicality, the Jimny's boot space has increased slightly due to a more efficient folding mechanism on the rear seats. You now get about 377 liters with the seats folded flat, which is enough for a couple of duffel bags or camping gear. With the seats up, it's still tight, but you're not buying a Jimny for its cargo space. You're buying it because it can go places most other SUVs wouldn't dare. Now, let's talk price. Suzuki is marketing this luxury variant to a slightly more upscale audience, so it comes in at a premium compared to the base trims. But when you consider the features, the off-road capability, and the uniqueness of what you're getting, it still feels like solid value. It's not trying to be a Range Rover, it's offering a rugged yet refined alternative in a market that's overcrowded with crossovers pretending to be SUVs. So who is the 2026 Suzuki Jimny Luxury for? If you're someone who loves the idea of off-roading but also wants a bit of comfort and class, this might be the perfect middle ground. It's still quirky, still compact, still as capable as ever, but now, it's grown up a bit. It feels more well-rounded, more livable as a daily driver, and more appealing to a broader audience. To wrap this up, the 2026 Suzuki Jimny Luxury is a bold move by Suzuki. They've taken a beloved icon and added a layer of refinement without diluting what made it special. It's not for everyone, but if you get it, you really get it. And honestly, we're here for it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this luxury twist on the Jimny. Is it a brilliant evolution or did Suzuki go too soft? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our next deep dive into the automotive world. Thanks for watching RVP Auto 1, we'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay passionate, and as always, drive safe.